Hello everyone, so today we will learn about cross account replication where two accounts is created. One is source account and the other one is destination account, and we'll upload one object in source account and it will reach the destination account with some policies and roles which we create in the source account. So let's begin. Let's create two buckets here itself because I am not able to show you for the other account in some other destination, and I will just show you how it works. So let's create both the buckets in the same thing, and I will tell you how the policies and roles work. So let's create a bucket. We'll give them a source bucket name. So source, we'll give a name source bucket 23, and we have to make sure that you have to give enable. Rest everything will keep as it is default, and we'll create a bucket. So I created one bucket, and now we have to create destination bucket. So I'll give the name destination. I've given the name dest55 bucket, and we'll enable versioning here also. Rest everything will keep as default, and we'll create a bucket. So now I've created source 23 and the bucket 55 here. These are the two buckets. This is source and this is destination. In the source bucket, we have to do one thing. We have to create a policy first. So we'll go to IAM. We'll look here, you can see that you can create a policy, and we'll create policy, and in JSON here we will give the policy. So in actions we click and then we'll give it S3. Since it's a bucket, we'll create policy in the bucket. So the first policy is list bucket. So list bucket, you can pick here list. Second is get object version and get object version ACL, and get replication configuration. And in the resource we'll give inverted commas. Inside this we have to give the source bucket ARN. We'll go to S3. So here we will pick the source bucket, which is here, and in properties we'll go and pick the ARN of the source bucket. This is the ARN of source bucket. We'll copy and we will paste it in the policy. And at the end we have to give the entire bucket where you have to give slash and star. So now we have given the first statement where we have to get all this access. Now we'll add a new statement where again we'll give actions, and again we'll pick S3. In this we have to give replication, delete and replicate object. These are the two things we have to give: replicate, delete and replicate object. And again here in resource we have to give inverted commas, and we have to copy destination buckets ARN. So we'll go here. We have created the destination bucket. Actually the bucket should be somewhere else, but here since I wanted to show, I will just pick this. In properties, go and pick the destination ARN. Actually somebody has to send us who have created the destination bucket. ARN I've given, and then you have to give slash and the entire bucket star. So you have created the destination bucket ARN. So you have to get the destination bucket ARN slash and star. So we have given the policy correctly. Now we'll give next, and then we'll give the policy name S3 replicant pick policy. Now you have to create role, and in this you have to create a role in the AWS service In the AWS service, we have to pick S3. So we give here S3. And in this, you have to give next. Then you have to go down and give next. And S3 role. S3 repli role. Just give a name like this, and then we have to give STS as it is, just like that, assume role. And then you go down and create role. Now you can see here this role is created. Pick this role. Now we have to attach the policy which we created. So we'll give here in add permission, attach policy. You can see attach policy. In this here you go, all types is there. You give custom which you created, so custom managed. So you can see both, two of them are there. In this is the one we created. So we'll pick this and we'll add permission. So now you can see this role is attached with this policy. Policy attached, successfully attached in the role. You can read this here. So that means if you go and pick the role, you can see the policy is attached. So you can pick the role. You can see the name sys3 repli role, and inside this policy, it's custom managed. It is attached. So this is the first thing is done from the S3 source bucket thing, and now we are going to destination bucket. So we'll go to S3 again. Now we'll pick the destination bucket, and inside the bucket we have to go to permission, and inside permission you have to go to bucket policy, edit here, and in this you have to add a new statement, and in this you have to give the ARN of role which you created. So we'll copy this, copy, and we will paste this inside the principal. And you can see here this is the ARN of the source bucket. So we'll go to the role here, IAM will pick, and we'll go to roles, and the role here, this is S3 replic role in this ARN. Go copy this ARN and paste it in the principal like this, and inside this we'll paste. So you can see the account ID, the repli role. You have put it in the destination bucket policy, and in actions again you will give S3, pick S3, and inside S3 you have to give two things: replication, replicate object, and replicate delete. So this two have to pick: replicate object, replicate delete. So you can see in actions, you can see replicate object, replicate delete is come. Now in this resources again you have to give inverted commas. Insert inverted commas, you have to give resource of destination bucket. So you can see here the resource of destination bucket ARN is here. Copy this and then you paste it here. And at the end you have to give the entire bucket, so you give star. So here you have given the role ARN, and here in resources you give bucket ARN of destination bucket. And this policy is created inside the bucket. Inside the bucket you have gone to permission, and in permission you have given bucket policy. There you have created this policy in destination bucket, and you save changes. And you know you have created the policy. Now you will go to the bucket, and then in S3 bucket, which you have this one, you'll open this in management. You go here and you give replication rule, create replication rule, and in replication rule you give a replication, cross replication, right? So this is cross account. Actually I have done in the same account. If it's cross account, you'll write cross replication. And status enabled source bucket, it's already picked, which is in Mumbai region here, and to apply to all objects, whichever objects I am uploading. and now it's destination turn. Actually it should be the another account. You have to give the specify the account ID and bucket name. Since it's the same account, still I will show you how to do it, but actually it's not supposed to be like this. So this is the account ID which they should give us, the account holder. We'll have to paste that here, and we have to pick the bucket name also. So we'll go and pick the bucket name. This is the bucket name of destination bucket. So we'll put this here, and this is, they'll show it is in the Mumbai region, as it is same region only. This is how you should do. Then you gave ownership to the destination bucket owner. Now you have the role which you have created. You have to pick the role from here. This is the role you have created. You pick it here, and rest you keep as it is, nothing to be added. Then you save. So you can see only new objects which is been uploaded will be shown. The other one will not be shown. So you will say okay, submit. So now replication configuration is successfully updated. Now when we upload an object in S3 bucket, it will show. So we'll go to source bucket. We'll upload an object, add file. So we have successfully uploaded one object, you can see here. Now this is in the source bucket. We'll check with the destination bucket. So we'll go to S3, go destination bucket. We'll refresh the page. You can see here in destination bucket the object is come. Now we will open. So you can see the object. It's actually supposed to be on different account, but for the sake of showing, I am showing here in the same thing, what all policies and everything to be added and roles to be created, so you know how to do it. Hope this is very helpful, and if you have liked the video, please subscribe my channel, and I will keep the lab in GitHub URL, which will be attached in this lab in the below. Okay, hope this helps. Thank you for watching.